My name is Gage McNew, and I'd like you to listen to me. You're sitting in an empty library with a cold-ass laptop in front of you, and you have work to be done. You wonder about the people you can find in the library, people of no interest. You're trying to work, but you can't stop wondering if there is a cowboy in the library with you. Your work comes to a complete stop. You look up from your computer. There are paintings on the wall to your left. You don't know what they're made from, but they sure look nice on an empty wall. If they weren't there, you don't know if you noticed the emptiness on the wall, but with them there, all you can see is the attempt to cover it up. The empty walls that hold the paintings is surrounded by tables. They're all empty except the one that you're sitting at. All the tables are identical. They have 4 chairs around them, 2 on one side and 2 on the opposite side. There are light fixtures above all the tables, and they protrude out of the ceiling just a little bit. They're shiny, shinier than anyone would expect. The light shines off the tables and the leather backs of the chairs. You look at the leather and think of a jacket that a cowboy would wear. A nice leather jacket that any sensible manly man would be jealous of. Something that demands a supple compliment. The cowboy's presence in your mind is stressful. You actually can't stop thinking about him. The wall opposite of the one with the paintings is covered in tall windows looking out. The windows look out onto the rest of the building, and the sky is only barely visible out the windows. From what you can see of the sky, it's cloudy enough for one to think that it would rain. It never rains in the desert where cowboys are. You're sitting where the windows are directly to your right, and the wall with the paintings is on the other side. When you look up in front of you, you see about 5 more tables, and past those are bookcases. The bookcases seem to stretch into other rooms. On the side of only one bookcase, there is a sign that says in all caps, "Please do not reshelve books. Leave on tables." Or at least you think. You're far away from it. The bookshelves look filled, and they also look like they haven't been replaced since 1962. You bet if you ran your finger across the top of that shelf, you'd come up with a whole hell of a lot of dust. The thought of dust makes you think of the desert once again, forcing your mind to the cowboy. You just can't get him out of your mind. You think of what the cowboy means to you, what he is. To you, he signifies a problem. He signifies stress, something that you may have known a million times, yet every time you meet, he poses the same problem. You stress about forgetting the cowboy, but that makes you think about him even more. You idolize the figure of a cowboy, but at the same time, you despise the fact that you do. You remember all the movies you've seen with cowboys in them, and all the people you've seen dressed like them. You think of your favorite cowboys: Robert Ryan, Lee Van Cleef, Yul Brynner, Warren Beatty. You think of the movies that you saw them in: The Wild Bunch, Death Rides a Horse, Westworld, McCabe, and Miss Miller. A moment passes before you come to a realization that a cowboy would never be in a library. But you can't stop thinking. And that's the truth.
I